and I'm your host for today. Before we begin the session on SAP EHS, let's have a quick introduction. You can please state your name, what is your qualification, where you are currently working, and also I would like to know why do you want to do SAP EHS? Is it something out of your personal interest? Did you find any opportunity to work as a SAP consultant? Or upon somebody's suggestion that you are looking forward to do SAP EHS. Okay, so these details, if you share, I think I can get to know about you and your requirement. Okay, so anybody can please start.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Yeah, my name is Sai Siva, sir. Tumulu Sai Siva.
Sai Shiva. Yes.
Yes, yes, I have completed BTech in Triple E branch and I have total 6 years experience in EHS field,
Okay, very good.
EHS professional, and I have
Okay,
completed NIBOS and PTIS. Actually, I want
okay.
to change my career in EHS SAP.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I want to join EHS SAP course. So I got a call to the morning
Hmm.
from
Hmm.
madam.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, sir. That's why I have joined to
Okay,
the demo.
okay, where you are currently working, Sai Shiva?
Sir, currently I'm working at Star Cement Limited, Meghalaya.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
cement industry.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. I have experience in construction field and industry experience.
Okay,
Sir, is it
okay.
suitable for me to career change?
Yeah, absolutely. See, you have 6 years of experience and you are a BTech graduate, moreover, and you have good experience in EHS, basically. So, this is
Yes,
one of the requirements to work as a SAP EHS consultant, Sai Siva. Because the
yes,
IT companies, when they want to recruit people, this is one of the requirements that they want from the candidate. He should understand clearly about EHS, what are the basic implementation we do at the ground level, and enough experience to understand the requirements in EHS. So I think, yeah, your profile is suitable. But yes,
yes.
definitely, they also need people who know about SAP EHS module. What are the different functionalities we have in that, and some hands-on experience is what they will look for.
Sir, I have one question. After completion of course, can we get placement?
Yeah, placement definitely yes. The institute will also help you in that. And see, if you compare EHS job openings with SAP, I think there are more number of opportunities available to work as a SAP consultant.
Okay,
Yeah, directly also you can apply on different job portals. Plus, the institute will also help you. And from my end, yeah, in my circle, if there are any openings in one of the companies, I will share those details as well.
okay, sure. Thank you,
But
sir.
ultimately it is your responsibility to clear the interview and to perform well, and don't take it very easily. You have to practice a lot in SAP. Only then you can clear the interview.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Fine, thank you, Sai Subha. Okay, let's quickly go to the other participants. We have Tariq Jamil and Samruddhi Pagare. Ravi, I
Hi,
think
sir.
we had
Good evening.
connected before. Yeah, Tariq, good evening.
Uh, my name is Tariq Jamil, and I have total 12 years of experience. Currently, I am working with the Prestige Group as a HSE
Prestige Group.
manager.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, sir.
Okay.
So
In
I
the
had a
property
concern that
management or in the construction, Tariq?
it's in a construction, sir.
Construction. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
It's a purely construction.
Hmm.
So I had a doubt. I mean whether I need to change the profession because I had a good amount of experience in the HSE field.
Yeah.
Whether it
Hmm.
is suitable to changing now when jumping into
Yeah.
the EHS with a consultant. So what
Yeah.
is your
Yeah.
suggestion in that, sir?
See, of course, Tariq, I was also part of construction team before. I know the
Hmm.
ground conditions, under what conditions we work, and what the pressure will be on us. Okay, as a EHS professional, I have 7 years of experience in that. Okay, see,
Mm-hmm.
the more time you spend at the ground level, the more you work in the EHS field, you will reach a saturation level, Tariq. So one
Okay.
fine day, you will feel that you have gained enough knowledge and experience in EHS. And looking at your career graph also, it will not be like you will find in sales or other professions. So
Okay.
you may have a very good knowledge about EHS applications, right, in the construction field.
Right,
But
sir.
when
Right.
it comes to IT skill, if let's say you apply for one of the other big companies and you go for an interview, and they will be impressed by your experience. But if they ask you, tell me, Tariq, do you have any exposure to any of the EHS softwares? Like, have you ever used SAP EHS? Do you know how
Not I
it
have
works?
ever used, but I had used when I was in Tata Group. So there I
Okay,
used wrench application.
okay. Not SAP EHS, but some other application.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, okay. So now, a lot of people, you are lucky enough that you have used one of the softwares, but many EHS people, they never use any software. I had the
Right.
opportunity to use Enablon. If you know, Enablon is also a EHS software. So, in order to get into a good company, you should have knowledge on EHS softwares. More than one knowledge, if you have, that is good, and you will get great opportunity, right? So,
Right, sir.
by learning SAP EHS module, you can showcase your IT skills also. You can tell the companies that you are not only proficient in handling EHS, but also you have good knowledge related to SAP or any other similar EHS softwares. Okay, so
Right,
that
sir.
will balance your experience and your CV. In fact, you will get good opportunities. Because why I'm telling this, SAP is one of the number one software companies in the world, and they are actually in business from 1972. So they are
Right.
one of the biggest companies when we speak about ERP softwares. And when you include in your CV that you have knowledge about SAP and you know how to handle SAP HS module, I think that is one of the differentiating factor between you and other candidates. So why not?
Okay, sir.
After having so much of experience, if you also gain some IT skills or software related to EHS, if you gain enough knowledge, I think that will give you a lot of other opportunities also in the field of EHS.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
brief.
yeah. Thank you so much. That's my view on particularly SAP. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Jamil. We'll move to, we have other candidates here. Samruddhi, Nasir Hussain, we have.
Hi sir, my name
Hi,
is
Nasir.
Nasir Hussain Khan.
Yes.
I have completed BSc for Botany Honors and
Okay.
I have also completed NIBOS IOS and now I am pursuing ADIs.
Okay.
I have 4 years experience in EHS field like
Hmm.
construction, high-rise building.
Hmm.
Currently I am working in Christian Sam Affa Enterprises under the
Hmm.
Prestige Group.
Okay.
Yes sir.
So Tariq must be your colleague, I believe.
Yes sir. He is my client sir.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
his client.
Wonderful.
He is working under me actually, sir.
Okay.
So when I
So
received
even,
today the message,
hmm,
yes, sir, I
hmm.
received. I send my I mean my contact, all contactor to join.
Okay. That's good. And I think Nasir also may be looking at the similar kind of requirement, like,
Yes sir.
maybe
Yes.
even he wants to learn SAP HS, maybe explore IT related jobs, because not many, opportunities are there for us. Even I'm a EHS professional, I'm a proud EHS professional. But, if people like us want to go to other sectors, work for IT companies, before it was not at all possible. Like being a EHS officer or EHS manager, working for IT company was absolutely not conceivable. Nobody could think about that. But after the advent of SAP in EHS and after so many other softwares also got introduced in EHS, we have finally some opportunity where we can not only work for a construction company but also we can work for a IT company. I think this is
Okay.
the only possibility that we have. Otherwise, what else can we become? Either we can become EHS managers, trainers, or maybe auditors. Nothing besides that. Okay,
Okay.
so going forward also, artificial intelligence is also coming into picture, and more and more companies are adopting new IT technologies. So nowadays, many companies are using SAP ERP softwares, and if you want to generate some kind of reports, or if you want to generate incident reports, normally they are using softwares like SAP. So if you have knowledge in these things, it will be really helpful for you. I mean, like when I was working as a safety officer and a safety engineer, we were using MS Excel sheets, MS Words, like that, very basic tools. But gone
Mhm.
are those days. Nowadays, nobody is using. Everything is getting, digitalized, and they are using softwares. So Nasir, even you, like if you have knowledge in SAP, it
Yes.
will be really good for your future. You can apply for good jobs where you can highlight
Okay.
this part that you are aware of SAP HS module.
Sir, what qualification required?
See, qualification basically if you have a degree and working experience in EHS, that is very important. And
Your
third
degree
is
for
you should
any
have,
subject, huh?
yeah, any subject is fine. No
Okay,
problem with
okay.
that. No need to have that you should be an engineer. It is not a requirement like that.
Okay.
Because
Sir,
the
since
reason,
he has
uh,
BSc in
hmm,
botany, could be work, sir, in the EHS part,
it is a science
EHS field.
degree. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly.
Yes,
It
sir.
is a science degree. See, why I'm telling this, a lot of people think that you should be an engineer to work in the SAP domain. It is not true. I will tell you why. Because in SAP, there is a module called FICO, finance module is there. Now, can you imagine somebody doing engineering and then working for finance module? Is it really possible? So, who can work as a SAP FICO consultant under finance module? Somebody who has done BCom or maybe MCom, or somebody who has a business related degree or finance related degree, they will be working as a SAP FICO consultant. If that is the case, then same thing is applicable even for EHS. If you could become a EHS officer having a biology degree or botany
Okay.
degree, then why not you can become a SAP consultant? What is the problem in that?
Correct, 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 correct.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's my take on that.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you,
fine
sir.
then. Yeah, fine, Nasir. Right, let's carry on.
Hi,
Madhumalati.
this is Madhu Malati.
Yes, Madhumalati. Yes,
Yeah, am I clear, audible?
yes, you are.
Okay. Hi, myself Madhu Malati. I'm an
Yes.
environmental engineer basically.
Okay.
So I have 12 plus years of experience in the same field of EHS and have
Hmm.
handled certain projects related to government as well on related to solid waste management and as such. So with
Okay.
that, I'm like running my own firm as a freelancer
Hmm.
where I give
Okay.
services for different industries on related
Hmm.
to on-site emergency plans, report
Hmm.
preparations, safety
Hmm.
audits,
Hmm.
electrical
Hmm.
safety audits, chemical handling, and as such.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
as of now, I'm doing that. I have been
Hmm.
searching from past many years for SAP EHS training from past 12 years, you believe it or not. But
Okay.
I was not able to find a genuine trainer for this. Initially, I hope
Ah,
10 years back, it was not so easy to find
exactly.
trainers.
Yeah. Yes.
They were not ready to train us also. I don't know why.
Even now, like if you go and search, first of all, getting a good trainer is very difficult because EHS is a
Difficult,
very
too
unique module.
difficult.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
So I was unable to find, and I just forgot there is an SAP HS for some days. And now
Hmm.
I got to meet one of my another person through my friend who is working in SAP itself on EWM.
Okay,
So he
okay.
guided me like to
Uh,
go for SAP HS, and he identified someone from his place, and he literally
hmm,
gave me little bit of training about it. He's a professional
hmm.
SAP HS.
Okay.
So then I got little bit knowledge about it. So I thought of going for complete certification of it so that I can
Hmm,
gain a complete knowledge about it and,
hmm.
start my new career in SAP HS especially.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah, I feel that more often working on fields, it's better to work right now on
Yeah,
system, having certain some amount of expert domain knowledge.
yeah. because yes,
Yeah.
EHS professionals like we have Tariq and Nasir, we people have
Yeah.
to be on ground and we have to be like at the ground level interacting with the employees, and we are exposed to the environmental parameters, and we cannot
Yes.
continue like this forever, until we retire. Working at the ground level is
Yeah.
absolutely not possible.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
you have to find an alternative where a comfortable job is expected and where you get a very good financial package as well. Because,
Yes.
EHS is one of those neglected areas, I can say,
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
in the corporate
Especially
world.
in India and especially in South place.
Mm.
At least in North
Yes.
side, Mumbai, Delhi, they're like gearing
Uh,
up
yeah.
nowadays
Yeah.
with some ESG with the name of
Mm,
environment
mm.
social governance.
Yes.
But again,
Yes.
it's just 20% of environment part is being occupied in it. But still,
Yeah.
uh,
Mm.
yeah.
Yes,
So this
of
is
course.
what.
And moreover, the companies are now adopting the technology. Earlier, you see, the pre-COVID situation was completely different,
Mm, yes.
where implementation of ERP technology was not so popular. But now,
Yes.
after COVID, many companies are going for implementing SAP, especially SAP.
Implementation,
There are
etc. Yeah.
other ERP technologies also. So that is
Okay.
opening up new areas where we can, whatever experience we have gained, we can utilize that for the benefit of the community as well as the industry.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Nice
yeah, that is the
to
reason. Yeah, tell me, please carry
Nice
on.
to know that you people have come up with the training, and I'm like happy that you like
Yeah.
genuinely we are getting trained on this, so that
Uh,
on if we are if we have got an opportunity in future days to work on SAP HS, it will be a great
yes,
opportunity for us
yes,
to explore
definitely. You have
better.
12 years of experience and you have project experience. And if you just update your CV and maybe approach one of the IT companies, definitely you will get a opportunity. And you
Sure,
can
sir,
become
sure.
a subject matter expert, in fact. So
Okay,
that is the
okay.
potential we have. Yeah.
Okay. So I interact with government employees like, factories and boilers inspectors
Mm,
also. So
mm,
who
mm,
are,
mm.
more connected to industries.
Yes, yes.
So who are actually, gives license to industries to run their industries
Mm,
and all this. So
mm.
because I keep interacting with them for different industries, obviously I'll be keep learning many things for different industries, for different
Yeah.
activities and productions.
Mm,
So
mm.
I felt this will be another exploration for me in SAP HS again.
Yes, of course. You see, you may gain a lot of experience in EHS. You may gain a lot of knowledge. But you see, you
Yeah.
have to balance that out by learning something related to IT as well. Because without
Yes. Yes.
IT, nowadays, we cannot conceptualize any business.
Yes. All right.
So that
Thank you.
will balance your experience, with the core domain experience as well as with the IT skills that you can get.
IT sector. Yes.
Hmm.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much,
Yeah.
Madhu. We'll move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So we have Nishant, Santosh, Mohsin, Iqbal.
Niyaz sir, Tariq here. One doubt.
Yeah. Oh, so many doubts.
ESG
Yeah,
part is
please.
also there in the module.
No,
ESG
ESG is a
part,
different module.
ESG part is
ESG is a
it
different
is not there
module,
in
but
the
yeah,
EHS.
no, see, one part, what is ESG? It is, it is a amalgamation of different things like environment, waste management, and reporting and all. So in our core
Mm-hmm.
SAP EHS, what we are going to learn, we are going to learn a part of that, like environment related
Okay, sir.
some topic we are going to see, and related to waste management also we are going to learn. But ESG is a different module. It's not part of EHS.
Okay. No, I just
Okay.
want to know whether if we are
Uh,
taking the class, whether we are going to learn in that or not.
No, it's a completely different module.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you
Thank
can learn SAP EHS, then maybe you can also think about learning ESG module.
you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, in construction we are following it ESG. That's why I'm asking.
there is a module. Yes, you can learn that, but it's not part of EHS.
Correct, correct. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Hi everyone.
Yes, Mohsin.
Yes, I'm audible for everyone.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I just want to know like this EHS is a part of ESG, right?
ESG is a part of EHS, not vice versa.
Okay, so ESG is a part of EHS.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. Got it. Thank you.
Like from a theoretical perspective, though in SAP,
Mm.
if you are asking me, no, ESG is a different module, EHS is a different module in SAP. But
Mm.
conceptually, or as per the theoretical stuff, if you are asking me, ESG is derived from EHS. Basically, earlier, it was just EHS. Now there are so many other things that have evolved out of EHS. Like, for example,
Mm.
compliance. Compliance is a part of EHS. Or
Mm.
similarly, your sustainability
And
has come
and
out of here. Yeah.
right. And what is the code of ESG?
What is the
Code, the module code.
module code? No, I don't remember the code as such,
Okay, okay.
but I know that it is released in 2022, and I don't think there are any trainers for that module as of now. But yes, it is available.
All right. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Next, please. Anybody else want to introduce?
Sorry, guys, I
Hi,
didn't
sir.
introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Mohsen. I'm working in Dubai since 12 years, and I'm working as HSC manager in one of consultant firm. And
Okay.
right now, like yes, I want to because I have done actually ESG certification already, environment social governance, and EHS like I want to do since I think 5 6 years as one of our candidates. She said she want to do since 12 years. Like same, my story is same. I'm also want to do since 6 years, but the trainer I'm not getting any good trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope like we will do better in this session.
Yeah, exactly. Like, not only getting a better trainer for the IT companies, they don't get a better EHS consultant also. So what they
Right.
do,
So
they have
my
to put their own
yeah, and
people in
I get
learning
hmm,
mode. Mm.
right. Because I get
Yes.
motivation from my brother-in-law. He is EWM
Mm.
consultant since 25 years.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, yes. So
And what is your
from him,
specialization into, Mohsin, as a consultancy firm?
I have done level 6 grade IOS,
Mm.
and now right now I'm doing MSc Health and Safety.
Okay. And the company that you are working
And
for,
and
is it
and
into
company I work. Okay,
construction?
okay. This is
Uh,
construction. Yes, construction firm.
okay. 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 All right.
Yes, yes.
Fine, Mohsin. Thank you so much.
All right, okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else, please? Ravi?
Hi. Hello. Good evening. I am Ritesh
Ah,
Jha, and
yes.
I'm from Gujarat. So presently,
Mm.
I'm in Gujarat. So just want
Okay.
to understand. Before proceeding, let me
Mm.
introduce. So I'm a BTech civil engineer, and then I have got my NIBOS, IGC, and IOS along with post graduation in EHS. So I have been working with different sector means I have worked for World Tallest Statue of Unity, you might be knowing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I have worked for different airport. So basically
Mm.
that was in facility management means operation and maintenance module.
Mm.
Then I got myself transformed into construction, means large construction. So I'm
Okay.
associated with L&T, Larsen and Toubro.
Mm. Mm.
So I am at the Hedge location now. So I just want to
Okay.
understand, being a EHS professional in
Mm.
construction and whatever my experience. So
Mm.
what will be my advantage into switching into like that
Mm.
SAP EHS module? Because I don't have
Okay.
any idea about
Mm.
that.
Mm.
Many of my friends
Okay.
working with SAP EHS. So
Ah.
just please explain. Sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got your point, Ritesh. See,
Yeah.
as a EHS manager or as a EHS professional, normally your day-to-day activities would be like, reporting incidents or implementing control measures or performing risk assessments at the ground level. And to do all these activities, normally we use very simple tools like MS Excel or MS Word documents. But if you have to report any incident, you have to either create an email, attach a MS Word document, and you have to circulate to your management, right? But if you are using a SAP, it is a software uh, where EHS is also one of the modules. And if you want to report any incidents or injuries, or if you want to, take up risk assessment process, you could do that in a software. Okay, whatever you do using Excel sheets or MS Word, the same thing can be carried out in a software. It has many advantages which I'm going to discuss further on. But remember one thing: what is the use for you? Like, you are maybe in a very good position, and you're working for a good company. How is it going to be beneficial to you? So if that is your question, let me tell you something. There is absolutely no need that you have to change from your construction field to IT field. I'm not saying that you should become an IT consultant. There are two
Yes.
benefits in this, right? If you learn SAP EHS module, it is going to add more insights. It is going to give you more knowledge related to the technological side of EHS. Okay, so far we know you might have learned a lot of things in EHS, you may have very good knowledge, right? But when it comes to technology, how we can use technology to achieve zero harm goal, or how do we use technology, to improve our sustainability performance, then definitely you have to learn one of the softwares. Because going ahead, if you want to work at a managerial level, or maybe as a management guy, if you want to work, you will have overall goals that you have to achieve regarding EHS performance, maybe regarding the GHG emissions or climate change initiatives. So at that management role, you should also be able to use technologies like SAP. Okay, you will be working for a construction company, yes, but you can showcase your skills not only in EHS initiatives, but also you can say that you have some IT skills also under your belt that you can leverage upon, and you can improve your overall EHS performance. Okay, that is one thing. Or let's say you're now fed up with the construction work, no, you don't want to work at the ground level, you want to have a comfortable job, maybe a desk job. In that case also, learning SAP HS will provide you an opportunity to work for an IT company. Maybe like you can work for Accenture, for example, or Infosys or Wipro, and you can become a subject matter expert. If you have more years of experience, you can become a subject matter expert. So what will be your role there? You are going to implement SAP HS module for one of your client companies. Let's say, you can take any example. Let's say Reliance tomorrow wants to implement SAP. They already have, but I'm just saying, tomorrow if Reliance wants to implement SAP, from the EHS perspective, you are going to go to the client, understand the requirement, and then you are going to implement the solution for Reliance Industries, right? Or it could be Adani Ports, or it could be, for example, Maruti Suzuki or Tata Steel, for example. They will be your clients. They want to use SAP, but they cannot directly start using the software. Somebody has to go to them, implement the software in that organization, only then they can use that module. Correct? So you can work both as a IT consultant, or you can continue to work in your construction field, but you can have more knowledge related to IT. So these are the two advantages. So whichever is comfortable to you, you will have both the choices, but it is going to increase your knowledge for sure. And in the coming years, there will be more technology that will be used in the industry as we are using currently. So in a way, it is going to help you in your performance, and you can showcase your IT skills as well. So I think this is the reason why that people should invest time in learning technologies like SAP, especially related to your core experience, like EHS. SAP is not the only company. You have also Enablon, for example. You have Gensuit. But learning one or the other software will definitely showcase your IT skills, and you will get better opportunities in the future. That's what I want to say.
Sir, just want to understand one thing that we are using already, we are also using some digital, for report creation and whatever the thing is going on. So we are
Yeah.
also utilizing our digitalization. Means in L&T also we have
Yeah.
got
Correct.
one module. Okay.
Mm,
So that digitalization has been done by already L&T Mindtree is there. So
mm,
I just
mm,
want
mm,
to understand whether what
mm,
we are using means we are
mm,
what we are doing. So inspecting
mm.
something and like reporting on through portal
Reporting.
only. So
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
So that report creation will be done through Excel means we can
mm,
extract from there that whatever the
mm,
report will be there, we can extract
mm,
easily anytime
mm,
any
mm,
data we can get have
mm.
on access. Okay.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
it comes to another part means the digitalization means whatever we are doing, if any incident will happen, in that case also
Mm,
what we are using. So we are
mm,
means putting some data into that software, user-friendly software, and
mm.
that again we are going to download when it comes to if anyone asks us to showcase.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Mm,
whether it is different from EHS app or what we are
mm,
using
mm.
is same. So I
Yeah, that's a
am
very good
confused.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So what Ritesh is saying, see, I'm already using one of the softwares to manage our EHS data. Then why should I learn SAP? Is it not the same? Like if I'm already using a software, why do I have to like learn SAP EHS? That is a basic question what Ritesh is asking. And I have an answer for that. Look, most of the EHS softwares that are available apart from SAP, they are uh, independent of other data. Like what should I say? They are standalone modules. What do I mean by standalone modules? These softwares work only on EHS data. Like for example, if there is any incident, let's say some accident has occurred, and if you want to create a accident report, in other modules you have to come to know, you have to fetch the data related to what are the employee names, what was their job profile, what they were doing, and you have to get the data from HR department, and then you have to make an entry. Okay. Or let's say if you want to create some MSDS report for one of the chemicals that you may be manufacturing, you want to create a MSDS report, you have to collect all the data from different departments. You have to go to the production department, maybe you have to go to chemist, you have to fetch the data from there, collect all the data, then you can enter that into the software. But SAP is not like
Sir,
that, my friend.
sir, sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt you. So
Hmm.
let me clarify. So we have also the same module. Why I am means approaching this my justification I want. So
Hmm.
what we are using, it is also available through different portal. I don't need to go to HR team. It is already available in my
Okay.
system. Means I can easily access that visa access. Visa means workman onboarding system we have.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
any
Hmm.
workman working at our site is through visa only. So they have got their visa ID. Okay,
Hmm.
so I can
Hmm.
easily access from there. And if I will when uploading anything, I
Hmm.
will have my visa ID from there, and I'll
Hmm.
upload that visa ID. I will get everything about him.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
so
So
that
you can
also we are
access
having.
employee detail. Hmm.
Correct, correct, sir.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Huh. So whether in SAP EHS means
Yeah.
also what we are using. So
Hmm.
in case of any work permit system is there. So if
Hmm.
any engineer don't know to how to run the application, sometimes it is
Hmm.
happening. So what
Hmm.
they are using, if anyone don't know about the safety, basic safety
Hmm. Hmm.
requirement, in
Hmm.
that case also, if he want to means fill the permit, he can easily fill because
Okay.
if any
Hmm.
work is going on, suppose I am
Hmm.
talking about excavation or any work. Okay,
Hmm.
so if any work is going on, in that case, what that person will do, supervisor level,
Hmm.
he will
Hmm.
access through that STS, safe to start
Hmm.
card work permit is there. So he
Hmm.
will identify which activity. So it is there in the
Hmm.
list. So
Hmm.
he will
Hmm.
identify substructure activity,
Hmm.
activity which job. So it is also
Hmm.
available in there. So
Hmm.
that filter option. So in that
Hmm.
it is available piling activity. So in that also,
Hmm.
what type of control measure you are going to use
Hmm.
or take.
Hmm.
So it is also available from the list. So easily
Hmm.
they can have their access to that
Okay.
level.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
fine.
that application we are already implemented and we are knowing about that. So what is
Okay.
advantage of SAP EHS? That want to
See,
understand.
first and foremost, I don't know what are the different types of data that you can access in your system. Okay. If you can access all the other data, like you can connect with HR database or you can connect with the material management database, if you could do that, that is very good. Fine. I completely agree. But apart from that, there are also other advantages of SAP, like the uptime for SAP is great. Like, if there is any breakdown of software or if there is any technical error or any technical issue, we can bring the system back online as soon as possible. Okay. Regarding that uptime, I don't know how much time your software takes. If there is any kind of technical error, how much time it will take for you to resolve that and again continue to use the software. That is one of the other issues. And secondly, when it comes to data security, SAP is one of the companies that have the software which cannot be hacked, right? So one of the major issues nowadays in the industry is that a lot of companies have to face these hacking issues where the employee data will be stolen or company data will be stolen. So whatever data that you create and manage in SAP system, it is absolutely hack proof. Nobody can hack into the system and steal the data. So data security is very high if you are using a SAP system. Okay. Secondly, like I said, the uptime, compared to other softwares, you get a very good service in SAP. That is also one of the advantages. And third is there are more than 100 functional modules in SAP. Like no matter what kind of business operations you are conducting, there is a solution in SAP for all those business processes. You gave me an example that yes, I can also, access the employee names if I am creating an incident report. But apart from that, what? There are many other business functions like sales is one of them. Okay, warehousing is one of them. Logistics or procurement is one of them, right? You can integrate all these other modules with SAP EHS. No matter how many other modules are there, if there is a requirement, you can connect them or you can integrate them with SAP EHS. There are many other advantages. I'm just counting few of them because we have a very limited time. And because of the data security that SAP provides, no unknown person can access the system. The data will be very secure, and then you can generate the reports. Especially report generation part is very good in SAP. Any kind of report, any compliance report or any incident report, if you want to generate in SAP, it is very easy. It will hardly take 1 or 2 minutes, and you can generate any kind of report. Such kind of leverage, such kind of technology is incomparable. Yes, if you are saying that we have such a technology, that is good, but as far as I know, SAP is the number one ERP company currently.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Understood. But now I want to tell that whether it is going to my means already I am using kind of same software, right?
Hmm,
So
hmm,
easily I can understand what you are going to teach us, right?
yes,
Means
yes, yes.
okay. So only the things what I am going to do in SAP EHS that only data means management system I will do through that EHS SAP EHS, right? Huh?
No, you will also learn configuration. What is configuration? You will also learn some technical things like SAP tables. There are few other
Okay.
things which you have to learn. Not only about data entry, that is end user, any end user can learn that. But related to configuration or what will be your role as a consultant, that is also something that you have to learn.
Okay, sir. So
Yes.
now means if I will switch, just wonder, this will be the major question. I think those who are going to switch from like construction to that SAP module. So
Hmm.
if I am going to switch, whether I am going to be considered as a fresher and my salary will be less in that case, I just want to ask a general question. So
Okay, this is
sometimes
a
it
lot
is
of.
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. See, again, this is a very common question most of the EHS professionals ask me. But let me tell you one thing, there is no straight answer to this. You will not be considered a complete fresher, Ritesh, first and foremost. The reason being, They are hiring you as a SAP EHS consultant only because you have experience. If you did not have experience in EHS, I don't think any IT company will recruit you. So in that way, they need experienced EHS professionals. Yeah, from SAP perspective, working on the SAP technology, you may be new, but from the core requirement perspective, you already have so many years of experience. Only such candidates will be considered, at least having 2 to 3 years of experience. And you should have good command over EHS applications. You should know most of the things about EHS, and then they will expect you to know about SAP also. So you will not be a complete fresher. You will be at an intermediate level, I guess, not a fresher. And the salary package, as far as you are concerned, the salary package offered for a SAP EHS consultant is between 5 lakh to 30 lakh per annum. Between 5 lakh to 30 lakh, that is the upper scale. Depending on how well you perform in the interview, what is your experience and all, they will factor in all these things. And that is the salary bracket for EHS consultants.
Okay, I want to know one thing here.
Yeah,
Like
Mohsin,
as you
please.
explain, yes, as you explain about end user and you explain about implementation part. So,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
the scope of SAP EHS consultant for the maintenance project?
Yeah, see, if you want to implement a project for one of your client companies, you have to know about the configuration. There are a lot of things, that you should know technically. For example, first you have to go and take the requirement from the client. Not every company will be using all the 8 components we have in SAP EHS. Like if it is a construction company, they are not going to use dangerous goods. They are not going to use the waste management component or maybe product safety component. So your role as a consultant starts from requirement gathering. You have to go to the client, understand how they manage their EHS process, because EHS process is different for different companies. You have to first understand the
No,
business process. What is the
no,
solution
my
they are
question,
looking for?
sorry, my question is different. Like I'm asking if there is implementation happened already,
Hmm.
but after implementation, there is a like a maintenance team is there always, right?
There will be a support team. Yes.
Support team, yeah, support team. Sorry.
Hmm.
So as a SAP EHS consultant, what will be my role as a support consultant?
Yeah, your role as a support consultant would be like, not in every software has some kind of technical issues, one time or the other. Any software, if you are using, you will face technical issues. It is not
Yeah.
different in SAP also. Like if there are more number of modules, if you have integrated, and if you are using the SAP software for different business functions, what will happen? Normally, there will be some technical errors that the end user will encounter. So these technical errors, because of which they cannot perform their function, they will raise a ticket, and the ticket will go to the support team, and you will be responsible for resolving those tickets. If there is a technical issue, as a SAP consultant, you have to resolve it. But it depends in which module they are facing the issue. If it is for EHS, only then you will pitch in and you have to provide a technical support in that case. Or let's
But
say,
normally companies are hiring for support EHS consultant or not?
yeah, of course, if you are a SAP EHS consultant, you will be working both for an implementation project as well as a support project. Don't think there will be other people for support projects. It is you.
Because because there is two type like technical and functional. So we are a functional consultant, right?
We are functional
So still
consultants. Yes.
we yes. So still they need us to resolve these errors and
Yeah.
uh,
Again, see,
provide us a supporting.
if I speaking about the entire SAP support system, it will become too lengthy. But let me tell you like this: as a functional consultant, you are also required in a support role, in a supporting role, wherever your requirement is there, like for example doing some basic configurations, or if you have to customize some of the master data, there you will be required. But again, depending on the technical error, if it is something where you have to do the coding, you cannot do the coding, right? You have to take the help from technical consultant. So there will be different levels of support, level 1, level 2, level 3, like that. If the error that they are facing is something technical in nature, you have to involve technical consultant also. It is a teamwork. It is a teamwork where both technical as well as functional consultants are going to work. Be it implementation project or be it a support project. It may be any of this.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Hi,
some more
Naj.
hands. Yeah, Ravi.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi, Naj. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, last time we introduced, but was suddenly
Yes.
disconnected.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm working as a technical in SAP
Yes.
already. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
so basically, I want to upgrade myself to functional. So
Hmm, hmm,
that's the
hmm.
reason I come to this
Yes,
course.
Ravi. Yeah. Yeah. You told me last time that you also happen to work on EHS module as well.
Yeah, as a technical, I'm working on EHS for product safety.
Yes. Okay. For product safety. Yes. There are
Yes.
other components also, like, dangerous goods is one of them, or industrial hygiene and safety module also we have.
Yeah,
So
I
if
have an
you,
idea, but
uh,
actually, yeah,
uh,
I have not worked in other areas. I have an idea on only
okay.
product
Okay.
safety. I know that the other areas are there, but actually, it was like
Hmm,
other colleagues who
hmm.
are working on that. So I just want to know
Okay. If you
completely.
can learn, the other components as well, then you will become a techno-functional consultant, a complete techno-functional consultant.
Yes, yes. Actually, my core concentration on report creation, generation report
Hmm.
labels, in GLM
Uh-huh.
part, and in product safety.
Okay.
I'm trying to achieve the knowledge.
Okay. That is good. That is good.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
And moreover, you say EHS consultants are very less. We have a SAP consultant here, guys. Ravi, who is working as a technical consultant. So he will know better how many people are there working as a EHS consultant. There are very few people. So that is why you will have a lot of opportunity if you want to work for IT company. So that is why I encourage people, come out of EHS after having experience, work for IT company, gain more knowledge. I think that should be beneficial.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Naj.
Yeah. Okay, Ravi. Okay, guys. Anybody else? There are a lot of people, in fact. Yeah. Rahul, you have raised your hand. Any more questions? We have Mahesh, Ankush Patil. No more questions? Like, we spent almost 1 hour just in the introduction, and there are so many questions that are there in your mind. I actually wanted to present you a small presentation I had prepared, but still, it's
Hello.
okay. Yeah, Rahul, I can hear you.
Yes, my name is Ankush, and
Ankush.
currently I'm working in the functional roles. Okay, but
Okay.
I'm part of the product stewardship team. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
here I'm looking some tables and all, and like
Mm.
dangerous goods data because I have a DG certified person. So
Okay.
I need some internal knowledge like OCC loads and all. So I'm
Mm.
interested for that.
Okay. You need
On
customized training.
phrase, yes, yes,
Okay.
phrase preparations and all.
Phrase management is okay. That is fine. I
Yes,
can see that.
and
Uh,
also need some
mm.
SPT
Sorry?
substance volume tracking, substance
Substance
volume
volume tracking.
tracking.
Okay. That comes in product safety,
Yes,
basically. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. That can also be done. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So basically, for a tailor-made requirement, which
One
is,
question, sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, Nasir.
Sir, what is the benefit of a SAP EHS, sir?
What is the?
Which- What is the benefit of our career for SAP EHS?
See, you can work for a IT company, Nasir. If you had a dream
Sir,
of working for
sir,
TCS,
which type of
Infosys,
work, sir?
sorry.
Which type of work, sir?
See, like you will be working like a software professional.
Okay,
Okay, so what will be your job, Nasir? You have to go to
okay,
client company. Let's say, for example, ACC Cement is your client, for example,
okay, okay,
and
sir.
they want to implement SAP. They were not using SAP, now they want to use SAP system, SAP software. So you have to go to their plant, you have to go to ACC, understand how they are managing EHS. Because every
Okay.
company has their own procedure, they have own protocols that they follow. So you have to first understand that in ACC, and then
Okay,
you
sir.
have to implement this SAP software for that organization. Because it is
Okay.
not
Okay.
like Windows that you can download and start using. ऐसा वाला software नहीं है. This is not like that. This requires a
Okay.
lot of effort, and you have to plan, and you have to provide a solution in SAP. If they want like incident management, risk assessment, only particular components if they want, you have to implement that software for your client company.
Okay.
Like I
As
gave
per client
example of ACC,
requirement.
it could be, yeah, according to their requirement. Because the
Okay.
construction company will not be using dangerous goods. No. What is the use of dangerous goods for them? So they will tell, Nasir, I don't want dangerous goods. I don't want product safety and all. Because I am a
Okay.
construction company, I want only incident management. I want only risk assessment. Okay. And I want
Okay.
to report injuries and all. So please help me in, implementing this. So that is where you will come into picture. You have to provide a solution according to their requirement.
Okay. Okay,
Like
sir. Understand.
Yeah, like there is, if there is an empty plot, somebody will ask you to do the construction. Whether they want
Okay.
villa or they want high-rise building, what they want, how much parking they want, that requirement they will give you, no? So according to their requirement, you will do the construction. It is similar here. According to the requirement of the client, you will implement the SAP software. Whatever changes have to be made, you have to do it according to their requirement. That is your job as a consultant.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. Okay. Rahul, I think I'm not able to hear you. Like if you are trying to speak, just check on your audio once. And okay, I hope you can see my screen. By the way, I had a small presentation, in fact. So there were so many questions that I think I will not be able to go through in detail. But let's see. As far as possible,
Sir,
I will
can
try
we
to.
record this session?
It is being recorded, I believe.
Okay,
Nilima,
okay.
are we recording this session? Nilima?
Yeah, yeah, we are recording the session. I'll
Okay.
share recorded session to all of
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I had a small presentation, like I told you guys. I just want to take you through. I will not go very in detail because already we have spent a lot of time in questions. I just want to take you through a few of the advantages of using SAP HS, and then I will share what are the contents of SAP HS module. What are we actually going to learn in that? But again, I will not go in detail, but you can connect to me personally via Nilima anytime, so that we can discuss it further. Yeah, right. So SAP EHS module will help you in variety of ways. It will help the organizations to reduce incidents, to mitigate risk, and to facilitate safe working environment. What does it actually mean? SAP EHS is a software. It cannot do anything like a robotic technology, or it is not artificial intelligence. But what it can do, it can give you a very clear picture. If there are incidents occurring in a plant, it will give you the locations where the incidents are occurring and what type of incidents are occurring. For example, if you pull the data for the last 30 days, it will give you a very clear picture. In the last 30 days, there were 13 falling objects incidents, and so many people got injured. This is the number one reason for the incidents. It will give you a clear picture like this. Then what you can do, you can concentrate your resources mainly on falling objects. Maybe you can come up with a control measure, you can add additional control measures trying to reduce those incidents. Okay, that is the advantage, that SAP HS will give you a very clear picture regarding the incidents. Secondly, it will allow you to safely and securely handle the hazardous substances. Now, hazardous substance, again, there are so many regulations related to that. You cannot store any hazardous substance beyond a certain limit. If the government says that you can store some chemical only up to 1 ton, that is the maximum limit. At any given point in time, it cannot go beyond 1 ton. In a chemical company, there are hundreds of chemicals. How will you manage the quantity of all the chemicals? Will you go to each chemical and see, measure how much it has, compare it with the maximum limit? We cannot do that physically. It is not possible. So that is where we have a solution in SAP called as substance volume tracking, where it is a program or it is an application that will measure the present quantity of the hazardous substances, and it will show what are the hazardous substances that are going to reach the maximum limit. Let's say if any hazardous substance has already reached 80%, it will generate an alert message. It will say, look, this XYZ hazardous substance has reached 80%, take action to reduce the quantity. Or if it has reached 90%, it will again generate an alert message. So that automatically you will get an alert that so and so hazardous substance is reaching the maximum limit, and we can take action to reduce that, right? So this is one of the hallmarks of SAP EHS module. Third, SAP EHS will allow you to continuously monitor incident patterns and to devise improved risk metrics. Now, the meaning of this third point is, as EHS professionals, we all know there are different types of incidents. We have near miss incidents, we have safety observations, we have major accidents, minor accidents, fire incidents, like that. We can categorize into different incident categories. So what will happen at the end of, let's say, a month or at the end of a quarter, you can generate analytical reports from this data, because your management want to know what is EHS doing, what is the EHS department doing from so many days. Are they able to decrease the incidents or not? We are spending money on EHS. So where is that money going? Your management want to know that. So you can generate analytical reports from SAP EHS and you can show them graphically. Boss, before 3 months, we were having at least 15 to 16 incidents every month. Now look, we have improvised. The incident rate has come down to 6 incidents, and we are continuously improving. We can showcase that with the graphical data, right? They can only understand numbers. Whatever you speak, the management only wants to see the numbers, and that numbers you can graphically represent to them, and you can say that EHS is performing well, and you are continuously improving. So that is, again, it is possible if you have a technology like SAP. You don't have to spend too much time in generating or in designing analytical reports and all. We can easily generate the analytical reports, we can present them to the management, and we can show the performance of EHS. So that is possible in SAP. And number 4, it will allow you to comply with all the legal, safety and sustainability regulations. Just think about it. 50 years ago or 100 years ago, how many EHS regulations we had? I think it was only Factories Act of India of 1948, and maybe some related to ILO, International Labour Organization. We had no regulations related to environment. We had no regulations related to dangerous goods or hazardous substance. We had no regulations related to GHG emissions. We had no environmental department, for example. Now today, if you compare, there are so many dozens of regulations that you have to follow. Especially if you are in pharma space or chemical industry or oil and gas, you need to generate so many compliance reports and you have to share it with the government agencies. So to fulfill all these legal requirements or the regulatory requirement, you can take the help of SAP EHS. Now, because all the EHS data is present in SAP, it will be much easier for you to generate any kind of compliance report. First, we have to design a report. Yeah, I will not go into detail. First, you have to design a report template, and from that report template, you can generate the report very easily within minutes. All you have to do is select the data from which date to which date. You have to select the date range, and then if you generate the report, all the information will be there in the report. That report electronically also you can share with the government bodies, or you can take a printout and you can submit them physically. But what I'm trying to tell here is, be it any kind of regulation, as far as compliance is concerned or documents related to compliance, if you want to generate, SAP EHS is definitely going to be very helpful, right? So that's another advantage of using SAP EHS. And finally, assessing risk proactively and implementing necessary checkpoints. This is nothing but performing risk assessments and taking action, implementing control measures or safety measures. That is also a part of SAP EHS model. So identifying hazards, performing risk assessment, implementing control measures. We have a standard solution in SAP EHS, and no matter what kind of hazard it is, we can keep a track on that, and we can implement the control measure. Okay, so these are some of the advantages, but not the only ones. There are many other, but I think these are sufficient to convince anybody that SAP EHS is a very good model. Okay, now going ahead, like I said before, there are total 8 components in SAP EHS. I will not go into too much detail. I'll just give you a brief overview. First, we have basic data and tools. So this basic data and tools is one of the first components in SAP EHS. We use basic data and tools to create EHS related data. For example, if you are manufacturing some chemicals, for example, you can maintain the data related to those chemicals, like what are their physical chemical properties, what are their uh, toxicological information or ecological information. All the data you can create and maintain in basic data and tools. Or not only related to that, related to dangerous goods or related to waste management or related to hazards, that information also you can create in basic data tools. So it is a very helpful component, especially useful for creating EHS data. Next, another important topic, we have product safety. Most of you know this. Product safety is one of the components related to hazardous substances. So by using product safety component, you can do several things. First and foremost, if you want to generate a report or any EHS documents, that can be done in product safety. So we'll see that in report information system, what are the different statuses that a report will go through, how you can design a report, and how you can generate a report, that we are going to see in WWI report template. So like I told before, any report before it is generated, you have to design it. How many pages should be there, what data you want to see in that report, all this requirement you have to take from the client, and you have to design a report. That we'll see in WWI report template. Apart from that, I told you about substance volume tracking, automatic detection of the hazardous substance quantity, and then generating alert messages that will be taken care by substance volume tracking. And then also we are going to see a little bit about the label management. What are the different applications of labels in a company, where we are going to use the labels, how we can configure the label sizes, label stock sizes, how we can design a label, how a label is generated from WWI. All that we are going to learn in global label management. Okay, this is actually a part of product safety, but normally I handle this separately. After learning product safety, we have hazardous substance management. This is a very short topic where we are going to see hazardous substance master. What is hazardous substance master? What kind of data we maintain in this? We are going to see that. And then we are going to learn about SARA reports. Any idea about SARA reports? Have somebody used this SARA reports? What is a SARA report? Okay, no idea. See, actually, SARA stands for Superfund Amendments and Reauthorization Act. Okay, this is a report which you have to prepare every month, and you need to submit to. There is an agency called EPA, Environment Protection Agency. It is a United States department. And if you are manufacturing some chemicals and if you want to sell that chemical in USA, there is a requirement that you have to prepare the SARA reports and you need to submit them every month. And there are 3 types of SARA reports. We discussed that in detail in hazardous substance management. Next, going ahead, dangerous goods management is also very important. I'm sure many of you must have heard about this. Dangerous goods management deals with the dangerous goods And in this component, we are going to learn some basic terminologies related to dangerous goods. What are the different transportation categories we have in dangerous goods management? And then we'll learn about the DG regulations. You see, there are 6 DG regulations which are world renowned, and where most of the countries follow those regulations. So we are going to learn about those regulations, in which country it is applicable, what is the DG regulation related to, and some other requirements. Like for example, you might have heard IATA. IATA is a DG regulation. IMDG is a DG regulation. Like that, ADR is there. 49 CFR is there. We'll learn some of these DG regulations in DG management. Okay, apart from that, another important topic we have, dangerous goods master record. So this master record is where all your DG information is stored. If you are manufacturing 10 different dangerous goods, like let's say paints, oils, some chemicals, yeah, or batteries, for example, if you are manufacturing these chemicals, you have to manage all the data in a master record called as dangerous good master record. From this dangerous good master record, you can generate documents, you can generate reports. So it is a very useful. It is like a data storage, or it is a database. For every dangerous good, there will be a complete master record we have to create. Starting from what is the name of the dangerous good, what is the DG class to which it belongs, which DG regulation is applicable on that, what is the transportation mechanism we are using, what kind of packaging material we are using, what are the physical chemical properties, and which transportation is more suitable for this, etc., etc. There is lot of data that we have to maintain. That is called as a dangerous goods master record. I'm going to teach you this, how to create it, what information you can find, and also about dangerous goods documents. Right. Next, waste management. Another regulatory based component, waste management. In India, though it is not used so commonly, but in the Middle East or in European countries, waste management is very useful. Because it is a regulatory requirement, especially for hazardous waste management. We are going to prepare certain documents, we have to submit certain data to the government agencies. So waste management is very useful. And in this component, we'll learn some basic terminologies like what is waste, waste definition, what is a waste catalog, what is waste code, like that. And in master data, we are going to learn what is authority assigned number, what is a waste management business partner, what is an entry document, what is an approval document, like that. There are many things to learn in master data. Apart from that, we are also going to see how to create a disposal document. Anybody knows what is a disposal document? What is a disposal
Those
document?
documents, those documents is required for the body. If you dispose of your materials or substance, then
Hmm.
how to dispose your material, what
What
type of
material?
precaution you are taking.
Hmm.
Chemicals means,
Yeah.
okay, substance which are directly affected to environmental, physical, and health. So
Yes.
that type of chemical disposal documents is required for the government bodies.
Yes, absolutely. So in India, we have pollution control board, right? So if you
Yes.
are, let's say, manufacturing some chemicals, you have a chemical company. So you will be generating a lot of hazardous waste like chemical sludge, like that. So you have to disclose how much quantity of that waste you are generating every month. What is the disposal process you are following? How are you actually disposing that hazardous waste? Who is your vendor? With whom are you working? Because you see, for transporting the hazardous waste, you have to take the help of a transporting vendor. For disposing that hazardous waste, there will be another company called disposal company. You have to take their help. So all that information you have to prepare in a disposal document. We call it as a waste manifest. In the USA, it is called as a hazardous waste manifest. We have to add all that information in a disposal document, and we have to generate that document. So I'm going to teach you what information will go into this disposal document, how to prepare this disposal document, and how to even generate the report. So we are going to see that completely in disposal processing and disposal documents, right? But this is all related to waste basically. Next, guys, we go to our core EHS, industrial hygiene and safety. As EHS professionals, no matter in which organization you are working, these are basic to EHS. Without this, there is no EHS. Why I am saying this? Because incident or accident management, that is incident reporting, accident reporting, doing investigation, is applicable for every kind of industry. Next, performing risk assessment. Because you see, risk assessment has to be done if it is a chemical company or a construction site or a manufacturing company, it doesn't matter. Risk assessment is applicable for all kind of industries. So this is also one of the core EHS concept. And then we have also implementing control measures. Though I have not added that point, we also have control measures. So we'll see what are the three different categories of control measures we have in SAP, how you can customize that, how you can create a new safety measure category. I'm going to tell you that. Apart from this, we are also going to learn about the measurement management. You see, if you want to decide whether any particular hazard, if it is under control or if there is any, like for example, take noise. We know that noise has to be always below 85 decibels. It cannot go more than 85 decibels. But without taking measurement, how are you going to decide? There should be some recorded value on the basis of which you can say, yes, we have to control, we have to implement additional controls. So first we have to measure the hazard, compare it with the reference value, and if you find it is more than the reference value, then you have to take the action. So exactly how do we take the measurements? How do we manage these measurements? We are going to learn in measurement management. Apart from that, we are also going to learn about exposure management, where our employees are exposed to different types of hazards, how we have to bring it under control. We'll see that in exposure management. Right? It is a very lengthy topic, industrial hygiene and safety, because there are so many things we have to learn in EHS. So that will be covered in industrial hygiene and safety. And finally, we have eighth component called occupational health. You see, this component is related to the health and well-being of employees. We have to manage the health records, medical records, or even if you send the employees for any vaccination, that data also you have to store. If there are any injuries to the employee, that injury related information also you have to store. So we are going to use occupational health for these purposes. Occupational health component is going to help the organizations to perform pre-employment medical checkup, post-employment medical checkup, and also the regular medical checkup. No matter what kind of medical checkups you are sending your employees to, you can maintain the data in occupational health. Not only that, if you want to, let's say, take appointment for any medical checkup, you can schedule an appointment from occupational health. And not only that, if you want to maintain all the medical reports related to each employee, if you want to maintain medical reports, that can also be done in occupational health. Apart from that, day to day there will be injuries in companies. So each and every type of injury or illness, if you want to report to your management, that can be done by using a injury illness log. It is just like a incident accident log. We capture the incident or accident separately, and we capture injury related information separately. They are not same. We have two different reports for that. Maybe in your organizations currently, you may be using just single report, maybe for both accident and injury. But in SAP, it is not like that. Incident accident report is separate, injury illness report is separate. So we will also see how to create this injury illness log in occupational, right? So apart from that, there are some integrations also which we will discuss, because your incident accident log is connected with your injury illness log, and that in turn is connected with your medical service. So how you can access three different data objects, how you can go from one data to another data, we'll see that in the integration, and we'll take up an example and see how they are integrated together, right? So this is about occupational health. Apart from these things, like I also told, we'll see some technical concepts, like what are SAP tables, what is the integration that happens between SAP EHS and other modules, what is a data structure, like that. Some technical stuff also we are going to see in SAP EHS. So with that, these are the contents of SAP HS module. And apart from that, I'll share the material with you so that you can prepare for the interviews, or I will be speaking about my experiences during the project implementations, what might go wrong, what will be your role as a consultant, with whom you should interact, what are the different phases in a project. Like that, I will give you some overview about your role as a functional consultant. Okay. So these are some of the things I just wanted to share with you, and I hope I have given you enough information regarding SAP HS, how it is helpful to you, not only to work as a IT consultant, but also in your core domain. It is very helpful. Okay, guys. So let me know if you have any questions. Have you understood? Uh, was I little fast? I'm sorry, because we were getting late. I had to hurry up a little bit. But if you have any questions, any doubts, concerns, let me know, because we have come to the end of this presentation.
Yes, I want to know about
Yeah.
global certification.
For SAP EHS module, there is no SAP certification available, Mohsin.
Okay.
SAP definitely, they have their partner institutes. There are certifications available for other modules like MM module, PM module, and all. But EHS is a unique module. They don't have a certification for EHS.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah, but
So
even
there
when you
is
are attending the interview, they will not ask you for any kind of certification.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yes. Yeah, any other questions?
Sir, when will start this whole program, whole session, day,
Yeah, yeah.
and duration also to
See,
complete
duration
this?
will be like 2 to 2.5 months, or in hours, I can say about
Okay.
40 to 45 hours will take. And it depends whether you want to attend the weekdays batch or weekend batch. It will depend on that. We can, in fact, the training coordinator will confirm you regarding the batch timings.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I can see some hands are also raised. Nasir Hussain, Mahesh. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.
Nasir has question that what is the course duration, sir?
Course duration is about 2.5 months.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, but one thing I want to know, like as
Yeah.
when I visited SAP Learning,
Hmm.
they have when I visited SAP Learning in SAP
Hmm.
website, so they
Hmm.
have mentioned only course 2 days. Definitely, it will be very costly, but they mentioned the training
It
days.
is a free. It is a open. They call it something like that, open course or something. They will just introduce to you like how I am giving demo. No, like that they will tell you in that. They will not go into detail. They will not teach you anything. They will say this is SAP EHS. These are the advantages. These companies can use SAP EHS. Like that they will introduce to you.
Right, but the fees they are charging, that is too very high, like too high.
I don't know about others, but you have to inquire with
Because
the training coordinator.
yeah, because as I'm in Dubai and there is a SAP Meena Dubai,
Hmm.
they are
Hmm.
like they have
Okay.
conducting only
Hmm.
around like more than I will not expose it around like
Hmm.
$1,700. I think they are charging for 2 days.
Yeah, but I think that is not worth. If like you can learn in fact, you can learn the complete course
Hmm.
in India at a better price, and you will learn uh, like more deeply. You will learn in detail in
Definitely.
India. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, right. Got it.
I think they
Thank you.
simply charge more just to show that how technologically advanced it is. But I don't think it will cost you so much. Okay, I will take few questions I have here on the chat box. Please give me a second. Sorry, I was facing issue with my as a SAP HSM consultant for Saudi Aramco. That is very good. And work with implementation, support, and conversion projects. I joined the session to explore area of SAP HS. Product safety module. Okay. Yeah, product safety is one of the components, but there are a total 8 components, which I'm sure you know that very well because you yourself working as a SAP EHS consultant, you would be probably knowing that better. Next from Mahesh, what is the demand of SAP EHS in industry nowadays? Is the person coming from EHS construction good for SAP EHS? All are welcome to SAP EHS. Whether you are from chemical background, pharmaceutical background, or from construction doesn't really matter. As long as you are good in EHS, if you know the EHS terminologies well, if you know the concepts very clearly, definitely you can work as a SAP EHS consultant. Background industry is not important as far as you have good experience in EHS. You can, I have worked for multiple companies, I have worked for construction, for pharma, for facilities management, for manufacturing. Doesn't really matter. You should understand EHS. What is the client requirement? You should know that. Okay, so that is
Sir,
the
sir, I
questions.
have one
Yeah.
question.
Sir,
Yes,
Uh,
Mahesh.
when when in case of coach joining, so
Hmm.
do you provide any SAP access or SAP user ID for practice and all?
Yeah, of course you are going to get that. SAP demo server shall be given to you.
For how many days, basically, after course?
I think for total 3 months they are going to provide.
Okay.
Yeah.
After complete the course, like 2.5 months and then 3 months
No,
of
no, 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 no.
extension, right?
Like
Then
from the start of the course, they will provide you for 3 months.
okay, okay, clear.
Yeah. In
Okay.
total, yes.
sir,
Hmm.
sir,
Yeah, Ritesh.
to
Yes.
ask you one thing. That after completion of this course, so
Hmm.
whether you are going to evaluate us and provide the certificate, and that certificate from where it will come, means your institute or
Hmm.
SAP directly.
If you want to get a SAP certification, it will cost you around 5 lakhs. That's number one. Secondly, SAP is not providing certification for EHS module. You can please check this out. It is available online. EHS, if somebody is promising you, they are giving you false promise. SAP is not providing certification for EHS module.
Yes,
But from the
because
institute, you will, yeah, yeah.
previously I was experienced that they have not provide the SAP certificate, they provide the institute certificate.
Yeah, exactly. You will get a course completion certificate. Okay. And SAP currently is not providing EHS certification. But for other modules, they are providing, but it will cost, like I said, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, like that. It depends.
Okay, so while
But
we are
which
going
one?
to produce this,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
while we are going to produce this certificate in case of any interview, so whether it is going to be valid or not.
They are going to check how much knowledge you have on SAP HS. That is the main
Okay.
criteria, not the certificate. Okay, they will take such an interview. They want to know how much you know about SAP HS module.
So, sir, in this case, like in because normally this SAP EHS is, I believe it's in process uh, kind of companies or in oil and gas. So it will
Hmm,
not be very difficult for a construction guy who want to switch to this module because they will ask mostly
hmm.
related to oil and gas questions and
No, no, no,
things.
no,
So,
not like that. There is no requirement like that. See, if they are
all right.
asking like that, maybe because the project is related to oil and gas. If they are implementing SAP for a oil and gas company, then they will ask, okay, do you have any oil and gas experience or not? Okay, if the project, let's say SAP is being implemented for a construction company, they will ask, do you have construction experience or not? What will you tell them?
Yes, I have, but for oil and gas, if they ask, so we cannot say like
No,
we
they
haven't.
no. See, the main thing is they will try to understand how much knowledge you have on SAP EHS module. It is not about which background you are coming from, because you are not going to work for that oil and gas company. No, you are not working for oil and gas company. You will be working for IT company, and you will be implementing. So does it mean that IT company will implement the software for all the other sectors? They will do it for construction, for oil and gas, for pharma. Do you think they will recruit one person from each industry?
Yeah, got it, got it.
It
Thank you,
cannot
thank you.
happen like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Any comments or any doubts? Let me know, because we'll wind up. Uh, we started at 5. It's like already 6:30. If you have any other doubts, please don't concern yourself. Please connect with Nilima, and you can clarify your doubts at any time. I'll be available. Right, Nilima? I think we are done here. You can please take over.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
sure,
you
sir.
so much, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you are most welcome. Thank you guys for joining, and it was a great session. So many questions. I expected very good. People are really concerned about SAP HS, and all the best for you. Okay, take care. Bye.
Thank you, Naresh. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
So, everyone, I'll share the session recording with your email address. And if you guys having any questions or queries regards to fees or anything about the course, please do not hesitate to reach me. And you, all of you guys, will get a session recording by tomorrow morning.
Okay,
Is there
thank you.
anybody having questions?
Thank you so much. Only about
Okay,
the fees
okay,
we will ask in private. Thank you.
Yes,
sure. So, thank you so much, guys, for joining,
thank
and
you.
we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
thank you.